Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a really good environmentally friendly cup of coffee. What you need is hot water, boiling water, coffee, and a French press. So if you're not familiar with what a French press is, I'll pull it apart here. So basically it's got a screen on a plunger that we use to push down, help separate the grinds from the coffee, and a base. Now often you see these in glass. I'm not a big fan of those because I drop them and break them all the time. So this is a nice metal one you can get from IKEA. It's got some dents in it, so you can see it can put up with a fair amount of abuse. And it's got a little void inside the walls to help it keep the coffee kind of hot. Also use a chopstick from time to time. So here's what we do. Grab our coffee, and so you still need a really good source of coffee. So a nice dark roast is what I like. Put a scoop and a little bit in there for a nice, really big cup of coffee. Then go over to your freshly boiled water and you pour it in there. Now the really hot water is kind of the key, because the boiling water is what helps suck out all the really good flavor and aromas out of the coffee. I find a drip press is just a drip coffee maker just isn't hot enough to get all the really good stuff out of the coffee. Then you get your chopstick and you stir it around a little bit. It's not strictly necessary, but you can use a spoon if you want. You can you even just swish it around in the pot. All right, so we waited a few minutes. It's been sitting, and I'll just give it one more stir just to show you how everything is looking inside there. Grinds and coffee all mixed together. Be a bit of a mess if you tried to drink that. Alright, then what we do is we get a plunger, we put it down in the top, and position it nicely, and then push down on the plunger. Easy breezy. Go kind of slow because you don't want it to have too much pressure and squirt the coffee grinds out the side. Doesn't usually happen, but it does occasionally happen. Here's another little trick I do. I put my cream and sugar in the cup before. Now I'm using a little screen here. It's not strictly necessary. Sometimes those grinds will escape, but not too often. If you really don't like grinds in your coffee, that's another little thing you can do. You might find your mileage may vary. So in this case, I think there's like one grind in there, so not very much. Cleanup is a bit of a snap. What you do is you just go to the edge of your sink, and you let it drip into your sink. Leave it there for a few minutes. So this is really a very environmentally friendly way of making coffee, because you don't end up with a paper or any plastic left over. And to clean it up, you basically pull it apart, knock any grinds off the plunger part, and put that aside. Get a little spatula, and you can see some of the grinds in there. Just go in there and scrape out the grinds. You don't want to be sending this stuff down your sink. Maybe you wouldn't mind it if you have a garbage disposal or something like that. But anyways, I like to throw it in the compost, help feed the worms, put things back into nature. Alright, that's it. Nice environmentally friendly cup of coffee, which is a really good cup of coffee too. Alright, hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Take it easy.